Yeah, that's right. Nick Dutch here yet again. Another low resolution video because right now I'm basically doing every single hour that God provides and it's snackering. So if you expect me to do like the higher resolution video and go through the process of converting and then editing and then rendering, as well as me taking up all this time working at the moment, you've got another thing coming because I'm just like I'm doing a lot of work right now. Anyway, this is basically more stuff about why I can't call myself an atheist. In the last video on the subjects, I basically talked about like what I perceive to be the importance of just the concepts, like the concepts of God and all the rest of that stuff. And I think that these things, being a higher power or something to aspire to, do have their importances. But what I didn't mention is the other aspect of what leads me to think that there is another dimension to life apart from just the mundane or physical. I mean, the people who say they're atheists, they often say that they don't believe in God because they've seen insufficient evidence for the existence of God. Well, I wanted to be an electronic engineer when I was a kid, okay? But how was I to explain my personal experiences? Now, my personal experiences happened to me. Now, you can turn around and say, yeah, we've only got your word for it, or you're delusional. Well, you don't know that I'm delusional. You can only believe that I'm delusional. And all I can do is tell you what's happened. And can I say what the cause of these things are? No. Alright? I mean, if I was to take the example of when I saw a ghost at the age 4, alright, is that proof of life after death? No, it's a strange experience, and it's proof that you can have a strange experience. Some people would say, well, no, that was a goddess experience, because that's what they believe. Or some people would say, no, that was a trans-dimensional being that you saw, because that's what they believe. Well, these may be explanations, but they ain't anything else apart from beliefs based upon an experience. But an experience it was. I mean, you sitting there thinking like, Nick, all we've got is your word to go by. Well, I've got these experiences to live with. And yeah, I've got to live with them. I've got, how is someone who wanted to be an electronic engineer when he was younger to compartmentalize having prophetic visions, or compartmentalize the experience of having an astral projection, or doing a spiritual healing on someone who doesn't believe in spiritual healing, and then reporting back that there is like heat coming out of your hands which basically they shouldn't be able to feel? Or how am I to compartmentalize when I have an astral projection experience and I end up sharing a dream with somebody and they report back, well, I made them dream. How am I supposed to deal with this? Now, I can go in a number of different directions. I can call myself mental and just go to a psychiatrist and get full of pills. Or I could go religious and say this is complete and utter proof of the existence of God. Or I could just say I don't know what these experiences mean. I mean, when I was in my teens, I did a ritual invocation of an archangel, and the archangel actually appeared. How am I to deal with this? All I can do is tell you these are experiences. So what I personally think that they point to is the fact that there is another dimension to life rather than just the physical, okay? As I said before, there's certain rules that cover objects like this cigarette lighter, okay? And they're different to the rules which cover whatever it is I was experiencing. Now, even if it is just hallucination or something like that, I am a human being. It is part of my humanity to have these strange experiences. It is part of humanity to have strange experiences such as seeing ghosts, prophetic visions, astral projections, all the rest of that. It is part of what we're about. And the meditative or the state of consciousness techniques that are done in religion, such as prayer, seem to, if you've done enough of it, bring about some strange experiences, as well as like the meditation with chakra openings and, circle castings and raising energy and all the rest of that stuff. It seems to be a part of the puzzle. Precisely what part it plays, I don't know. And all I can do is just tell you what I've experienced. My impression is that there is another aspect to life of which our minds and our bodies have some kind of connection stroke interconnectivity with. Okay, that includes your mind and your body, whether you're an atheist, a theist, an agnostic, I don't know, just it's part of life. It's part of humanity. And it's weird. And no, I can't properly explain it. All I can do is carry on exploring and experimenting and investigating, and yeah, concepts such as God are important as well, and how that fits into it, I'm not sure. It's just a question of doing stuff, and eventually strange results will occur. And so, no, I can't call myself an atheist. I cannot actually deny the experiences I've had, because then I might as well just deny everything, including the physical things such as this, okay? I don't have to believe that this object was created by an alien intelligence or is a trans-dimensional object, okay? I can just believe that I have an experience of this object, alright, okay? I don't have to believe that the ghost I saw at the age 4 was a trans-dimensional being. I can just say that I had this experience. And just say that I had the experience of the astral projection and the rest of it. That's all I can do. And yeah, these things come under the kind of like vague classification of spiritual to a certain degree. I mean, not just the spiritual of like emotions and intellects and all the rest of that stuff, but the spirituality of something else, which is bigger than us, of which we're a part. Anyway, I do all this weird stuff and it still freaks me out. I just wanted to just tell you what I think. I can't compartmentalize this stuff. I can just carry on experimenting, experiencing, exploring, and all the rest of that. Good fortune, God and or Goddess, and on none of the above. Blessed Nick Dutch signing out.